Okay, so the plan for this area is we're going to harvest everything that's in here, and then we're going to cut all these plants out, put them in the compost, and we're going to get all of the weeds out of this area. Of course, take all these pots out, all these bags out, get all the weeds up out of this area, get it all cleaned out in there, and then we're going to lay the cardboard down over there, and then get the compost on top of the cardboard and get this whole area here ready for planting. That we need to put those plants in the compost pile, but I'm going to not put them in the compost pile because I'm not sure if they had any kind of disease in them. So I'm not going to put them in the compost. I'm just going to go ahead and put them in the garbage and have them taken away. So we lost daylight, but we got the plants out and a couple of the pots moved. The grow bags, I can't move them, so I'm gonna go ahead and do like one section. So I want to show you now what we got going on as of right now. Okay, so you see I got all of this cleared out, and what I did was I did it one section at a time. So I took those black pots that the cucumbers were in out, weed whacked that whole area, put the cardboard down, and then flipped that over. Okay, so then we weed whacked this area, put the cardboard down, and flipped the next one over, and kept on down the line all the way to the corner. I've got the cardboard only went so far, so then I just went ahead and put that weed barrier down there, and my husband's going to get all these weeds on the outside next. The goal is to get wood chips around the whole perimeter of the garden as well, so these weeds won't come back up and try to creep through the fence. So what I'm going to do now is empty out all of this dirt onto the cardboard, this dirt here in this pots. All this I'm going to empty out onto the cardboard, and I'm going to water it really good so that the cardboard can, you know, get established and whatnot. And then I'll add compost on top of that, and then this whole area will be ready for fall planting. What's wrong, Zeke? You hot? Trying to get under the umbrella. My son's cutting grass, so poor Zeke, he's got to be on the tie out because he wants to get in the way. Anyhow, that's the plan for right now. Alright, so one of the steps I skipped before adding the dirt over the cardboard is the kitchen scraps. I am I have been behind on kitchen scraps getting to the compost. So I have a ton of kitchen scraps that I'm going to bury in this whole section here. So I'm going to put the kitchen scraps right on top of the cardboard, and then I'm going to bury the kitchen scraps with the old dirt, and then put the compost on top of that. So that is the plan for right now. And what I like to use for that is one of those rubber kitchen gloves to handle the kitchen scraps. Don't worry about all these roots. The worms and the beneficial insects will feast on those as well. Just try to break up as much as you can all of the clumps of dirt and whatever. Just try to loosen it up. Make it as loose as you can for those worms. These tags that I get from the nursery, I always save them. I can write on the back of those, so I always save those. Alright, so that's gonna be it for that side there. I'm going to add some fresh compost to that next, but I want to work my way down the line. Really quick, I just wanted to show you guys this compost. I'm still amazed at how beautiful it is. This is the compost that I've used all season long, and it still looks so beautiful. Like, it still has just this silky texture and loose as ever. Beautiful. Alright, so here's what we got done so far. All the way up to the okra, the blue tote, just like I had planned. What I did do was I came here and I took the watermelon out of the pot and put it in the ground. So it looks a little droopy. It's probably going through transplant shock, but I'm hoping that I haven't disturbed it too much. So I just don't want to lose the one little melon that I'm getting there, and then there was another one somewhere else, but I'm just hoping that I still can get melons off of this because my sugar baby did not produce. Cut into it. It was not ripe. It had just stopped growing. I left it and left it and left it, and I thought maybe, well, the heat, maybe it's going through a period where it's not growing because of the heat, and maybe it just needs to bounce back. No, I left it, and for weeks and weeks it just stayed the same size. So I had to pull it out. I had to get rid of it. I couldn't let it take up any more space. So I got all of this done, me and Jada. I got through most of those kitchen scraps. I think the rest of those I'm going to go ahead and put in the compost. Either put them in the compost or ta-da! Got one garden bed done with the wood that I got. And it's a nice little size, so I'm going to use that. I'm going to dig out the wood chips and fill it with compost, of course. So I'm excited about that. And I do plan to go back and get more pieces. So after looking at the pieces that I have, I know now that I need some more pieces. So, yep. And then we got that. I'm so excited. So this is the new